Hey, welcome to our warm-ups. We are starting with the greatest stretch in the world, which has you take one big step back. You're gonna open your arm to the forward leg side, and you're gonna step up through your heel. So a big step back onto the toes, and you're gonna lean forward with your upper body to put weight into that forward leg. And whatever leg is in front, you're gonna open to that side. Now you're gonna see in this option, I'm gonna be putting my hand further down to the floor. And with that, I'm taking a bigger step going backwards, and I'm starting to sink my hips as I go down towards the floor to add a bigger hip flexor stretch. So if you have this capability, you can expand the stretch by bringing the hand to the floor, or you can do what Allie's doing here, where she's gonna keep one hand on the knee and stay a little bit higher up in her stance. And through this, she's continuing to lean forward a little bit. And as she steps up, it's always through the forward heel. Right, so take your time with these, allow balance to be a part of what you're doing. And we're gonna talk about this balance next here. Keep your tummy a little tight to always improve your balance. All right, movement number 2, feet together, stand up nice and tall. And we're showing you 2 options here as to how you can hug a knee up and in. All right, so feet together, tummy tight to help your balance as you're tall. And you can either put that hand under the leg or around the knee. And if your hand's gonna go around the knee, you can hug that knee up and into the body a little higher. The second part of this is that we raise an opposite arm once the knee is up. And as that arm goes up, we're gonna reach up real high, and we're gonna even pull that hand backwards a little bit at the top so you can feel your back muscle and stretch out your chest and shoulder a little more. All right, so remember, breath in as you stretch going up, and then come down slow so that you're practicing your balance as you go. All right, now we've got number 3 here where we're gonna take our feet real wide. We're gonna turn our toes out a little bit. We're gonna sit back into one side. And as we do that, our upper body goes forward. So push your butt back, lean forward up top. And as we do this, you're hinging at your hips, putting your weight on your heel. So whatever side you are sitting to, you're feeling the back of that foot or your heel into the floor, and you're pushing up through that heel and come back up. Now you're gonna notice these 2 options where Allie's gonna keep her hand a little bit higher on the knee. She's not gonna go quite as low into the stretch. And she's always using that heel, coming back up tall to center. Whereas I'm gonna be bringing that hand down to the floor and accessing a little bit of a deeper stretch. And that opposite leg staying straight is really key so that you can practice that inner thigh stretch as well as building the strength as you use the heels sitting to each side here. All right, now 4th and final, we go back to balance. So I want your tummy to be a little tight and your feet are together to start up. And I've got my hands on my hips and I'm thinking about my back muscle or my posture behind me while I lift this back leg. Now this is a hinge, right? So a hinge is not bending of the knees, it is bowing at the hips. Knees can be soft, but I'm more focused on bowing from the hip line, and then I'm adding this arm reach at the bottom of the hinge. So the arm reach, you reach out and then pull back in, squeezing the back muscle before you come back up. I've focused my eyes onto the floor here, and we're keeping our tummy muscles a little tight. Both those things helping our balance along the way here. Allie's squeezing her back muscle, standing up nice and tall, always coming back to a good postured position right here. Nice reach, expands some stretch, challenges the core, and then of course we come back to that posture at the top. Keeping the hands on the hips is a good reminder of engage your back. And you are nearly there, everybody. Your warm-ups, 1 through 4, you are now ready to go do anything. Enjoy.